Hi, my name is Nick Carrodo. I'm a radio and TV major here at Northampton Community College. What I know as radio and TV is now turning into media production. And since a lot of people ask me what goes on in this major, I'm making this video to explain it in detail. Let me break this down for you. I'll be talking about what I did here, what I learned, and some advice for those wanting to join the major. There's no point in wasting time, so here's what I've done here. I've taken 20 classes, 5 a semester. Out of these 20, only 12 were directly related to the major. The others are required classes or electives. There are 2 tracks you can go down when joining this major, the audio track or the video track. They're pretty much exactly what they sound like, but I'll explain a little more in detail for you. After your second semester, you should have all of your required academic classes out of the way. This is where you start to pick electives. If you're going down the audio track, you're going to want to choose classes like audio recording or MIDI sequencing, and then finally advanced audio recording. If you want to go down the video track, there is a plethora of choices for you to consider, such as portable video or video editing. But if you can't take summer classes, then you could also take multimedia video or advanced TV production. If you couldn't tell, I went down the video track, and I've made countless projects in the 2 years I've been here. Outside of the major, I directed a short film and also starred in 2 others.
All right. You want to cut me? You want to skin me? You want to skin me? Ah! Ah!
What?
It's $300,000.
You tell them! No. I'll tell them.
When I first started here, I didn't expect to learn much. I always thought that creating works of art, whether it be music or videos, required only creativity. But boy, was I wrong. There is so much more that goes into a production or a project. In both TV production classes, you have to learn how to direct and depend on a crew. Most importantly though, you have to learn how to explain your vision to a group of people that you have to work with. Because if you don't all come together, your entire project will fall apart. In multimedia graphics and animation, not only do you learn how to use Adobe After Effects, but you learn so much about the industry and how to make your works capture the attention and interest of your audience. Multimedia production taught me that perspective is everything. The right angle can make or break a picture. After taking the class, I looked at pictures I took before and after, and the difference is huge. If you're thinking about taking this major, then do it. I've never enjoyed school as much as I have in the last 2 years. While it's fun, it's definitely not for everybody. It's difficult and very stressful. There's no easy way to put that. I will, however, give you some advice to help you through the course. What really helped me in this major is being prepared. You cannot wait until the last minute to work on your projects, because if you do, they'll turn out horribly. Not only are these projects going to be easier if you work on them over time, but they're going to be much more enjoyable too. Once you understand and start to play around with the software, whether it's GarageBand, After Effects, or Premiere, it starts to become fun, and you get used to it, and your brain starts to come up with so many more ideas than you would have had before. Another way to be prepared is to storyboard or write scripts. I've made a script for this. This is especially helpful in advanced TV production. Another tip is to choose who you work with very carefully. You don't want to choose your friends unless you all are committed to working with each other. There were numerous times where my friends and I butt heads over projects, so you have to be ready for that. Not only do you have to choose who you work with, but you also have to choose who is in your projects. You should always keep this in mind when choosing performers or actors. If you choose any old actor to do a certain scene, you're going to probably end up with something like this.
This round they're turning the chairs upside down.
Yo, you guys hear the turn the chairs upside down?
Has anyone called the police yet?
Same thing goes with performers. You can't just bring any rapper or singer to perform, because if they're bad, that's not just your grade that's on the line, that's going to be your fault. Finally, my most important tip is to take risks. Challenge yourself. With all of my projects, I always try to make them better than the last. The only way to really get better is to go outside of your comfort zone. If you want to make that big action scene that you always wanted, then go for it. If you want to recreate a scene from a book or a play, then go for it. Nothing is too big if you have the right crew. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you learned a little something about the major. As for me, this is my final project. I'm due to graduate in May and head on to bigger things. I wish everybody here the best of luck. I mean that in all honesty. Again, I'm Nick Carrodo. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. You've said it all before.
Good.
Go.
Cut. No, that's, what are you, a hand model?
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. On the other tape.
Dan, hit me with a dab. Oh. Hell yeah. That's the guy.
Hell yeah.